Okay, boys, this is where we are trying to learn when to call with ace high. So last video, I was unpacking a spot about ace high. So pretty fair board. I'll explain some mistakes that I make and then how I capitalize on my own mistakes. That sounds bizarre, but okay, but here you go. So yeah, we raise ace four suited off of low jack, button flats. Something you should know about button V pips 47% of the hands, so it means he puts in money in the pot 47% of the time, which means he basically plays almost half of all the hands. So in position on the button, there's gonna be so many hands that he's playing here. Like, I mean, a ton. Board comes 2-7-7. I was multi-tabling and I literally just got stacked at a cash game table with ace queen suited versus kings. I was a little bit preoccupied, so I look at this board. This is almost always a bet, but I decide to check, and turn comes 7-6. So now here's the thing. We check again, since we already checked before. At this point in time, we're just looking for a showdown. Ace high is going to be good a lot of the times, and he bets like 3/4 pot. What is he betting 3/4 pot here with? What, like pocket sixes? Maybe, but he plays half of hands. Like what, a 7 that he slow played? Pocket eights, like 9-8. I think all of those hands he would just bet on the flop. So, for me, this is like a bunch of air, maybe some turn flush draws. Okay, so we call because I think my ace high is still strong enough to call, and he's gonna give up sometimes on the river, and we're just gonna get to showdown. And sometimes I'll be in 6 spots on the river, but versus somebody who plays half of hands, like they have to do something with them. Do you understand? Somebody's playing half of all the hands they could play. They have to do something with them, and it's either checking them down and things like that. So, backdoor. Spades come in and he shoves for over pot. Now, this doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense because if I had a he doesn't think I have a 7. I didn't play like I have a 7. Why would I call here? Like if he hid the spades, why would I call here? It's more likely that I have the spades by the way the hand is played. You know, check flop, check turn, call with a spade draw, get my spade. If he hits a jack, again, it doesn't make sense to play it that way. It would be a smaller bet. It would be something like this. This is literally like 6-7, pocket sixes, or just nothing, or pocket deuces, 6-7, pocket sixes. But that's so little hands, guys. That's like 3 combinations, and like 2 combinations when it comes to. So it's like altogether like 10 combinations of hands out of half of possible hands, which is around 800 combinations of hands. So that's literally like being like monsters under the bed type of deal. So we tank for a little while. And yeah, we just call. We call a face high. He shows me king 5, and we win. Nice spot.